That's for you. There's your clock. All right.
Hi, my name is Carmen Benitez, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Fetch Blockchain. And we are so excited to be here today with you all to talk to you about a revolutionary blockchain technology that we've developed called Sesame. Sesame is reimagining the way we do real estate from the title up. Now, we're here because we love real estate. In fact, it's so loved, it's worth $250 trillion US, making it the world's largest asset class. And yet, this is how we're treating it. We have miles and miles of titles in a paper format across shelves without any type of real security and without any type of condition of being sale ready. This type of archaic paper title management system runs rampant across so many different jurisdictions. And this is causing the main issues with liquidity in real estate. In the United Kingdom, the world's fourth largest land registry, which is also one of the most transparent, this is the actual buying and selling process of real estate. It is hugely inefficient. It actually takes what should be a simple process 4 months to complete. And in addition to that, it takes 37 steps. For the actual person that's buying and selling property in the United Kingdom, it's a nightmare. In fact, it's almost not guaranteed that you're going to be able to buy that property because nearly 40% of all deals that are agreed to actually never get sold and completed. We're leaving billions of dollars of property value on the table. And for the United Kingdom's land registry, which is super advanced, 200,000 title service requests go through this entire process every day. And guess what? They cannot manage it. It's not a manageable system. And so what ends up happening is that 53% of those titles result with errors. The government of the UK, as well as the governments worldwide, are saying this situation has got to stop. The real estate process, as it sits today, is not fit for purpose. But guess what? Things are changing. We have a wonderful digitization program happening in land registries. Blockchain is here to help within the real estate ecosystem. But before we can even touch blockchain for real estate, we have to address the issues with the title, and we have to fix them. Because if we build any type of blockchain solution on a faulty foundation, guess what? It's just not going to work. Governments will say no to it. Dirty data in is dirty data out. We realize that and we recognize that, and we built a super powerful and robust blockchain middleware technology with lots of AI functionality to perfect the title, to make it clean and to make it whole so that transactions can actually occur from within the title. That creates major efficiencies. How we do this is our blockchain solution called Sesame actually attaches to existing title databases, meaning we don't even have to worry about making changes to those title bases. What we do instead is we clean them. We get rid of all of that dirty data. We get rid of the errors, the duplication. We validate the title ownership rights. We validate the mapping of the property borders with advanced GIS mapping that includes surface, subsurface, and air rights. All of this creates a nice perfected title. And by being able to create a nice perfected title, we actually, through our AI, can introduce party players in the real estate ecosystem to be able to process and to be able to transact within a real state. This is exciting. This is real efficiency. And guess what? We've built it. The actual technology has been built, and it's commercially ready to be scaled globally. We're super excited by this because we've been working very closely over the last 18 months with great privilege and honor with Her Majesty's Land Registry in the United Kingdom to perfect this foundation, to create a whole and perfected title situation for people to come in. And it's garnering the attention of major global institutions. We have people like NASDAQ and Santander Bank that want to come in and use our technology to be able to create new business processes in real estate. Those efficiencies are going to be played out across the entire ecosystem. When people use Sesame, they will be able to create new deal velocity. They will be able to inject real liquidity back into the real estate ecosystem, and everybody wins. which is why we want to win this competition. We want to win this competition to create a real value solution for the entire ecosystem to grow. Thank you.
Good job. Come on.
I get shy.
You did great.
Thank you.
All right. Questions, please, from the jury.
How do you plan to earn money? So who's your target client?
So we plan to earn money through transaction fees from all the different service requests that happen through the middleware. So it can be anybody from the land registries to the NASDAQs with their exchanges, to people that are wanting to clean up the systems, the local land authorities. So anytime that there's any type of transaction function, we're actually collecting, we're collecting fees off of that.
Carmen, thanks for your presentation. You mentioned that your solution is ready to be applied.
That's correct.
What does it need to be applied?
We would like to work with land registries as well as different types of asset managers. So we're ready to apply it into, we're actually working with Dynamic Technologies out of Brunei to be able to work our solution into their CRM title databases. Once that's done, we can nationalize their title databases using blockchain. And from there, they want to actually extend our solution into 4 different jurisdictions that include Myanmar and Sri Lanka and about 200 million different types of participants in their own ecosystem.
There's a lot to do, basically. So from me, a question, what is your expectation? What will happen when all the land registry is on the blockchain? What will happen from your expectation?
We'll be able to create real liquidity. There's a lot of different ways that this can be played out. Some land registries will be able to create direct transactions between participants. Some land registries will use exchanges like NASDAQ to be able to create liquidity in the real estate market. You'll see Santander Bank, for example, and other banks being able to process home mortgages faster using this and updating their own asset portfolio of property titles against it because they have a massive, it's about 66 trillion in home mortgages around the world. So this is huge. So it's super exciting.
Where would all that data be stored? Can I decide as a land registry where it is stored and who has access?
The land registry is a custodian and the notarial function, so the information that's being protected is actually being stored back into the land registry's databases. So we're going back in and cleaning up and maintaining it, but that custodial functionality exists within the land registry. It can also exist in other asset management sections, but the custodial and notarial functions for the land registry and its title belong to the land registry itself.
Excellent stuff. If there's no other questions, let's say thank you to Carmen again. Well done.
Thank you.